Hello everyone. Today I'm going to share about a darker aspect of the ascension journey. That is the dark night of the soul episode. So if you are going through your ascension journey, if you know about what a dark night of the soul episode is, you know how dark it can get, right? And for some of you who have gone through their major dark night of the soul episodes, where you had experienced a lot of losing your densities, losing your identity, previous older version felt like a death of sort, because you kind of born anew in this very life. In a sense, you rebirth in this very same body and same life, but you get ascended to a higher density, in a sense, right? You really ascend. And that is the purpose of the dark night of the soul. And that is what I want to share with you, like what the dark night of the soul is. And sometimes when you move forward from your major dark night of the soul, and when you have ascended in a certain sense, still you are going to experience some dark night of the soul episodes. They won't be as intense, as crazy, but they will come nonetheless. They will last for shorter periods, but they will come nonetheless. And this is what I want to share. Because when we have come out of our dark night of the soul, because I remember when I was going through my second dark night of the soul, major dark night of the soul, probably the most important dark night of the soul, because once it was done, I ascended. I became completely new person. A lot of purging happened. I lost a lot of densities. And yeah, it felt like getting back a completely new life, right? But although it felt very liberating, although it was amazing to come finally to be able to transmute that experience, I had an expectation that that thing that happened to me is never going to come back to me again, which was in a sense true. But I was under a false expectation that dark night of the soul episodes are over. Okay, and they're never going to come back, and that it's going to be an upward journey only, and there will not going to be any valley moments, and there's just going to be peaks and peaks and peaks and peaks and peaks, right? So this is a dark night of the soul. A dark night of the soul is essentially a valley moment. It is nothing more, nothing less. It is a valley moment. Okay, in the journey, ascension journey, we are working on raising our vibration. We are working on reaching for the high vibrational experiences, moving forward, reaching for higher densities. Fantastic. But still, we are going to experience the valley moment. It is not always going to be the blissful moment. There are going to be the valley moments. Okay, now the wisdom and the understanding that is important in the journey is that the valley moments are not unwanted, that they are not bad, that they are not purposeless, because they have a very important purpose. See, if you look at life, if you look at anything in life, okay, everything has a certain flow to it. Everything is flowing, everything has a certain balance to it. Okay, look at water, look at the ocean, look at air, look at ground, earth. Okay, look at anything. You will see everything has a certain flow, that it rises and it falls, it rises and it falls, it rises and it falls. That is the natural movement of life. Okay, peaks and valleys, peaks and valleys, peaks and valleys. Okay, and the water, the easiest example, a wave, it rises and it falls, it rises and it falls, and it rises and it falls. So this is how it happens, this is how it moves. Okay, and when we are on the ascension journey, we are trying to rise in energy, raise our vibrational frequency. We are going to experience peak moments, and then we are going to experience some valley moments, and that is part of the journey. Because when the valley moment comes, it does not feel good. It feels that we are missing out on all the good stuff. Life was suddenly feeling good after such a long period of time, and now it does not. Now it feels dark again. Now it feels hopeless again. Now it feels, closed out and everything. And we, as awareness, we suddenly label it as something unwanted because it doesn't feel good. I don't want it, and it's something bad. And if there's a way to avoid it or bypass it or not experience it, we would do that. That becomes the idea, right? But this is what I want you to give. This is what I want to give to you. That is, a valley moment is very, 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 very relevant. It has a purpose. Okay. Let's say you are learning the bicycle, you are learning surfing, you are learning to dance, you are learning swimming, whatever you try to do, you will see that if you try to do anything, there are moments when you are going to fall down your bike. If you are trying to swim, you are going to, uh, sometimes in the beginning stages you are going to drown. You are going to drink some water, and water is going to get to your nose and it will not feel very fantastic. Okay, you are trying to learn anything, you are going to fall down sometimes. So that is the law. Every time you want to go up, you have to, in a sense, at first go down. Okay, it's like a trampoline. You go down to go up. So when we go down in a trampoline, okay, do not think that you are going down and you're going to remain there. If you are going down there to gather momentum, power, force, and it is going to pull yourself up back again. Okay, that is why you are going down, to go up. It's wave. The wave is going down to go back up again. Okay, and you do not have to fiddle with it. You do not have to think that how you're going to come back. You're going to come back again if you are relaxed enough, you're harmonious enough, if you are balanced inside, you're going to come back naturally. Don't try to avoid the valley moments. Okay, even after the ascension, even after you have kind of come out of the 3D, perception and arrived at 4D or upwards, you are still going to experience those valley moments. They are going to be short-lived. Okay, sometimes they are going to be a little longer period, but valley moments will come. Why they come? It's because if you are trying to learn anything, you need to fall. You need to fall, because falling is a feedback. Okay, you see, it took me a long time to learn riding the bicycle because my dad would not allow me to fall down. He was really protective about me, and he would not allow me to fall down from the bicycle. He would always stay near me when I was trying to ride the bicycle. Okay, when I was a kid. And I would not fall down, but it took me months, 3 months to 4 months, maybe more than that, to actually learn the bicycle. And my friends, they learned sometimes in 1 day, 2 day, 3 days. Okay, it drove me mad because I felt that I am the one who is, bad at learning stuff. I am the weak one. I am the clumsy one, But much later I figured out those who learned the fastest. One of my friends, he learned in 1 day. But then he told me that he learned it by himself. He learned riding the bicycle by himself. How? Because he took the bicycle and he just ran with it, and he fell down a lot and he hurt his knees. He got a lot of bruises, lots of bad cuts on the first day, but then he learned to balance himself. Same goes with swimming. Okay, if there are many people who take a long time, and then there are people who take the risk, who allow yourself to face their fear, and they just dive in and jump in, and and drink some water, and it overwhelms them, and then they learn. So it took me such a long time to learn the bicycle because my dad did not allow me to fall down, because falling is crucial learning feedback for the body. When you fall down from the bicycle, which I ultimately had to fall down. When I finally learned the bicycle, I did fall down many times, and then I started learning. If you do not fall, you are missing out on the learning opportunity. It's going to take you tons of time. Now the point is not that you have to deliberately fall. Sometimes it is. Okay, that is sometimes If you want to learn the quickest, you go like, if you want to learn the fastest, you allow yourself to fall as much as possible. In the 3D way of doing things in business, because I used to be an entrepreneur, I am an entrepreneur. Yes, now I'm a soulpreneur. It was like there are books like, fail fast. If you learn to fail fast, you are going to win fast, because it's the failure. If you are afraid of rejection, allow yourself to be rejected as much as possible, because then the fear will go away. Rejection of sales, your rejection in relationship, whatever. Okay, it's the same thing. The essential wisdom is that falling and the valley moments is part of the learning. It's part of the soul's learning process. Okay, when you fall, it does not feel good, and I know that it does not feel good. Okay, but I want you to just understand this. If peak moments exist, if valley moment exists, if both of them are allowed by life, the universe, that means they have a purpose, because life does not make mistake. Okay, you see, they have a purpose, because the universe would not otherwise allow them to come in your experience if they did not have a purpose. Okay, now that you have that clarity, all I want you to understand this, that when the valley moments come, when the dark night of the soul comes, okay, when you start feeling low, when you cannot raise your vibration, when your vibration dampens, there seems to be a glass ceiling, that you do not have the clarity, you are not experiencing the inspiration, that you are feeling a certain dispassion. Okay, you are feeling again meaningless, again you are feeling like, what on earth is happening to me? I thought I got it, now I lost it. Okay, when you're feeling this, all I want you to do is stay calm, stay relaxed. Don't try to mess with it. Don't struggle. That is what I'm saying. If you struggle when you have fallen, you're going to hurt yourself even worse. Okay, when you are going through a valley moment, it's like the wave is going down, it's like the trampoline is going down again. You are going to soon come back up. If you do not struggle, when the trampoline is going down and you start struggling, then you are not going to come back up harmoniously. You are going to topple out of the trampoline. Okay, it's not going to be a pleasant experience. It's like the merry-go-round. You go up, you go down, you go up, you go down. It's part of the journey. It's part of the adventure. Okay, I know it does not feel like an adventure when you're going down all the time, but I just want you to give you the understanding, because I have experienced it, I keep experiencing it, and it always comes back up. And I don't do anything. The vibration almost always comes back up after a certain time. Okay? And I don't do anything about it. It comes back up naturally. And that is how I know it happens. That is why I'm sharing this with you, that when the valley moment comes, just stay relaxed. Trust, trust in the universe, that it knows what it's doing. Trust in your higher guidance, that it knows what it's doing. Trust in your higher self, that it knows what it's doing. Trust is so important in this journey. Okay? If you just have trust, you will be able to relax naturally. Just tell yourself that my higher guidance knows what it's doing. I'll relax. I will relax. All my work is to stay in balance. I'll just stay in balance. I'll stay in harmony. I'll stay grounded. I'll meditate a bit. Meditating, grounding, relaxing, sleeping, resting, taking, alone time. Not alone time. Allowing yourself solitude. Allowing yourself to relax. Stay calm. That is what is going to help you in the valley moment, because it's stop you from struggling. Do not struggle. It's going to just bring more disharmony in your system. Okay, and just stay there, relaxed. Just stay there relaxed. Practice some meditation, practice relaxation meditation. I have a video on it, you can watch that. And yeah, if you just keep doing that, you will see that these moments, the valley moments, they will show you what purpose they came here for. Okay, that is almost always a valley moment, especially the shorter dark night of the soul periods or the longer dark night of the soul periods or the crazy dark night of the soul episodes, they're I have experienced they have just only one purpose, that is a shedding of skin, right? You will find yourself that you are encouraged to look deeper within who you are, that you are encouraged to shed the older version of yourself. It's like a regular shedding of skin. In a sense, you are going to lose more densities. In a sense, you are going to develop more trust. In a sense that you are going to go deeper within, for deeper wisdom within. That is what's almost always the purpose is. Shedding of skin, right? And soon enough, you're going to come back. And once you come back, you'll see you come out as a newer version. You have shed your skin, you have lost the density, you are even more fresh, even more high vibing, and even more powerful. And you will start seeing like, wow, so it was the dark night of the soul that did all of that for me. It's a cleaning process, okay? And I want you to just understand that this is just a cleaning process. And this is how it works. So I hope this has helped you. And if you want me to help you out in your ascension journey, I am a teacher of wizard consciousness. I teach students through live coaching sessions using Zoom calls how to live your life magically by taking charge of your state of being, how to ascend to the wizard stage of consciousness where life happens magically as you take control of your state of being, directly set up your vibrational state, right? And as you do that, you create your best life. You align with your soul purpose timeline. You live like a magician. You live like a wizard, Everything becomes super, super, super fun. So if you want to know about wizard consciousness, if you want to know how to live magically, how to create the life you want, how to raise your vibration deliberately, then just send me a mail. My mail ID will be in the description of the video, or send me a direct message. It will, if you're watching this on Facebook, I'll get in touch with you. I'll ask you some questions. And if I feel that you are ready to embark on this journey with me, then I might give you a 1-hour free spiritual integration session, which will be super fun. So get in touch with me. And if you have enjoyed this video, subscribe to my channel if you have not already. Give this video a like, share it with your friends, and I'll see you again soon. Have fun!